Money can't buy happiness. Okay, but I mean, money can buy stuff other than happiness. Money can definitely buy freedom, and freedom can lead to happiness. But it does depend on what freedom means in this situation. Freedom is it's a weird thing for people who work like a 9 to 5 and trade their time in for money, because they want the appearance of wealth, but they aren't actually wealthy. Why are they not wealthy? Well, it's because they're working a 9 to 5, and also because they're ignorant. They've been fed a lie of the job. And jobs are they're for people who are just bots, you know? I definitely do think that workers should exist. Workers definitely should exist, because I mean, they fuel the world. But you should never be sucked into the mindset that you are the victim. I think with a lot of governments nowadays, like having more job orientated laws and bills and acts and all that lead to people having more benefits on the job and keep on being complacent. Maybe that's even the global agenda, which is to have as many workers as possible for these rich dudes that give us, the governments, the money. And maybe that might be it. And you don't want to go into that, because that's truly a hellhole. Like, if you complain about a wage that is way too low and you're still working there, what you have is ignorance. What you have is a bot mindset. Nothing is gonna be easy for you. You're not gonna get that like wage going up anytime soon. It might be even just going down, or just like stays the same because of like inflation and the trick of money. Because money is just a number. It's something you see, and it can really like frick with your head, you know? Inflation does make prices more higher. You might not be getting the stuff that you want, but I mean, $11.85, pretty good wage, right? No. These bots are being misled to think that material wealth exists. It does not exist. Wealth in a material form doesn't exist. Maybe it exists in like people and family and all that, but it doesn't exist in like a car. It doesn't exist in shoes. It doesn't exist in a fancy 12,000 acre house in the middle of nowhere. Maybe even in the middle of suburbia, you know, just to like show off to the Jonesies that, hey, I'm pretty rich. And you father 3 children, and your wife just doesn't like know where you are, and you're like never at the house because you're constantly working. all that just for a big house. I remember a video from Hamza where this girl from a call center, this girl that works at the call center that he was working at, was getting paid like lower wage than him, but she had been working there for 3 years. When her and Hamza were like talking with each other, she brought up her baby. Hamza thought, oh, like a human baby, like an actual baby. No, it was just a car. She showed a picture to a car to him. She's been trying to pay it off, and she's broke. She's at a call center being like paid under minimum wage. It's not good. Like, you're being fed a lie that you're happy with a car. You're not happy. In the book The Millionaire, Fastlane by M.J. DeMarco, he talks about the 3 F's. The first one is family, the second one is fitness, and the third one is freedom. Family, fitness, and freedom. What does family mean? It means any sort of like relationship. It doesn't even have to be like family. It can be like your partner, your children, your neighbors, your God, your spirituality, all that. And that, having a good connection with all of those, a tight-knit community, is more happier than like an isolated suburbia, you know? Where everybody is just like cooped up inside and the fathers are just like working and they just come home. They don't really talk to a neighbor except maybe one. The second F is fitness. Fitness. Are you healthy? Do you look healthy? Are you okay? Are you able? Are you shredded? Do you look like, you know, like that? New gains. And the third F is freedom. What a lot of people in a 9-to-5 don't understand is that rich people aren't like, they don't work a 9-to-5 and get paid the same amount each day. They work with an unstable income that is stable. Which means that the money comes in because of what they have made. A lot of sidewalkers, as MJ DeMarco calls them. There's like 3 lanes, the sidewalk and the slow lane and the fast lane. The fast lane is the rich people. These slow laners really are just they don't know what wealth is. They don't know how to gain like wealth apart from a job. You're able to sell people things to get more money. You're able to sell stuff, sell a service, sell a piece of software. MJ DeMarco had made a site for limousines and like pricing and like and all of those sorts of things and called it limos.com. He made bank off of it. He sold it when it was like the tech boom, but then when everything, the tech bubble popped, everything just went down to shit, you know? With some people bought MJ DeMarco's website for $1.2 million. And he was like, oh my God, bro, that was a lot of money. But turns out he was like chilling, doing nothing much, you know. But when the tech bubble popped, the net worth of the entire website just like went all the way down. And so MJ DeMarco bought the website for $250,000, and he now owns the website. But then he sold it later because he felt as though he's accomplished whatever he wanted to do. And yeah, that's financial freedom. To do whatever you want, and then have have work that you don't necessarily trade time in for money, but rather you put time into work, and that work eventually gives you money. That's essentially what it is. Money doesn't necessarily buy happiness, but it does buy freedom. Yeah. Click on this video. Stay safe.